Food has always been my passion, and growing up I saw how sharing food brought people together and helped them connect to each other. I am really curious to understand the connection between food and faith. Faith is a bit like food in that you can't really grasp it just by reading about it. I feel like you have to taste it to truly experience it. Today it's Eid, and it's a huge celebration in the Muslim calendar. It marks the end of Ramadan, a month of fasting. So there will be food, there'll be prayer, and they'll be coming together as a community. I have a massive sweet tooth, and I've heard that it's known as Sweet Eid, which is only a good thing. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the food is all about and seeing what's eaten today. Amala Ali is my guide for the day and is going to tell me what to expect from today's Eid celebrations.
So you're going to see people coming in all of their finery and all of their Eid clothes, and we see a lot of people coming in their traditional wear. They'll enter the mosque, and as you can hear in the background is what we call the Eid Takbir, where it's like Allahu Akbar, God is great, where we're celebrating and praising God at the end of the fasting month. So they'll do that until 10 o'clock, and then 10 o'clock then you'll hear the call then that we're going to pray the Eid prayer. We'll pray the Eid prayer. And when that is over, then everybody will start to come out of the mosque and they'll go for tea and coffee. People will start to greet each other with Eid Mubarak, you know, like Happy Eid, meet up with friends that they haven't seen for such a long time. And then you'll notice that around the grounds, like there's the barbecue, there's food vendors, and people just start to go and enjoy, you know, not fasting and enjoying the food. I mean,
it's early already and I've noticed the place is absolutely jammers, it's packed.
People come from all over Dublin for this. People have even come up from Wexford. But I remember one year, and especially it was after COVID, like people were praying up as far as the gate. Like if we had had a drone, you would have, like any possible space, people were praying in.
Wow, it sounds like it's going to be a busy day. Can we go in and see what's going on?
I think if you want space,
yeah,
we need to go in now, otherwise you'll be left outside.
Okay, let's go. I noticed that there's dates laid out on a little table as you go in. What is the significance of eating dates?
So, as you know, we've been fasting the entire month of Ramadan, and as a Muslim, we follow the sayings and the actions of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And he advised his followers on the morning of Eid to eat some dates.
So has this broken your fast, or have you broken fast already?
Kind of broke my fast with chewing gum this morning.
As more and more of the community arrive, I leave Amala and make my way into the mosque for Eid prayer. Men and women sit separately in the mosque, so I agree to meet Amala outside after prayers. I went in, sat in the middle of the mosque. I didn't really know what I was getting myself in for, and I thankfully sat beside someone who was giving me a bit of an insight into what we were doing, and particularly when it came to the prayer, because he asked me, did I know what I was doing? I said, absolutely no. He basically said, just follow along and you'll get it. There was definitely a sense of power in the room. There was a real sense of everyone was focused on the one thing. After prayer, everyone leaves the mosque to continue the celebrations outside and to enjoy some long-awaited food. First stop is the barbecue tent, and it's set up by the people that run the mosque restaurant Golden Olive. And Ishmael is the man in charge. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How are you getting on?
Oh, it's good, good. We serve here, and you have another barbecue in the lady section, and in here as well.
How many people are you expecting to serve today?
Around 2,000.
2,000 people?
Yes.
How do you make the marinade?
Marinated, that's a secret.
That's always what I get told.
Eid al-Fitr is also known as Sweet Eid, and I find out why when we visit Nasira at her Moroccan biscuit stall.
I mean, typically, will most families go home and eat sweet treats like this, and why do they do it around Eid?
Because we are fasting all the months, and we'll wait like for Eid, like we celebrate like with family and friends, and like an Easter, you know.
It's a taste from home.
Yeah.
You know, they wouldn't always have this, so when they come and they see Nasira's doing the Moroccan sweets, they just feel, oh, this is like a taste from home. So even if they don't bake it themselves, they have somebody else who's kind of baking it for them. But Eid will be where they go all out and make, like, you know, trays of it.
A full selection like this. It's fantastic. Amla, the whole idea of fasting, it's been 30 days with Ramadan and now Eid is the big celebration. Is there any fasting that takes place today or is it all done?
No, it's actually forbidden to fast on the day of Eid because it's a day of celebration, it's a day of enjoying food and being grateful to God for the blessings of the food that He's given us. So we're not allowed to fast.
Okay.
Even if you wanted to, no.
A few people today have mentioned there's sadness when it comes to Eid because it marks the end of Ramadan. I mean, does it take a while to get back to normality after a month of fasting?
It does, because you spend, like, you immerse your life kind of in the month of Ramadan. And it's not just about abstaining from the food and the drink, it's just you're also kind of like building your spirituality, reconnecting kind of with God again during the month. Like, I really thought this Ramadan just was like the blink of an eye.
Really?
You know, it was like over too quickly.
Yeah.
And then you feel sad.
Still on the sugar rush of sweet Eid, Amla takes me to the Kanafa King's food truck. I don't know much about kanafas, so Anas, the owner, fills me in.
It's a vermicelli dough with a cheese filling that's cooked upside down, and then once the dough is cooked, we flip it. We add some syrup and pistachios on top.
Oh my goodness. Wow. So obviously it's Eid today, but
yes.
Ramadan has been running for the last 30 days. Do you go completely quiet? Do you shut down?
Complete opposite. In Ramadan, we're open 7 days a week until 1 or 2 a.m.
Okay.
And people break their fast usually. They want some sugar, they want some dessert, they want something to kind of give them that boost of energy to help them keep going throughout the night and worship God, worship Allah, and help them reach their potential. So a bit of a dessert, a nice coffee late at night kind of gives you that extra boost and gives you that energy that you need to keep going.
Today has been brilliant. There is this lovely feeling today. There's a sense of joy, there's happiness. Everyone is coming together as a community and celebrating one of the biggest days in the Muslim calendar. The biggest surprise today was that Amina mentioned that sometimes there's a tinge of sadness that comes with Eid because for 30 days there's been this connection through fasting with their God. And you know, I think everyone has come to this point where they've got into a rhythm and a routine and a celebration. There's been charitable acts, and all of a sudden it comes to a stop. And today, when you see everyone celebrating together, having that moment where they're coming together as a community, there's something really special about that. And it is such a sense of celebration, and it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to see it.